All right, Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام.
كيف أنتم?
نحن بخير.
So, what is the matter? The subject is what?
Business studies.
Okay. All right. What is today's date? Very what? 2023. 2023. Not 2023. Okay, okay. Fine. So, how are you all doing today? Who is that? Nobody. All right. So, what's our topic? Our topic today is what? Maudu. What is Maudu? This is what? This one is what? This is Madam, right? My what? What? The Maudu is what? Maudu is what? Okay. Our topic is what? Insurance. Okay? So let's see if we can have the board like this. All right, thank you very much. So we're rushing through quickly, okay? We'll rush through quickly. And once we are through with this first overview, then the next class will be what? A detailed discussion. So this main focus today is to what? Is to do a general overview of the topic of what? Insurance. How would that is clear?
Yes.
Are you ready for that?
Yes.
Are you ready for that?
Yes.
Okay, so mashallah. All right. So what is our objective? The various objectives, okay? In this lesson, what you are expected to do at the end of the what? At the end of the class, okay? What you are expected to do at the end of the what? The lesson are as follows. Now we have the two aspects of our what? Objectives, okay? We have the general aspect of objective and what? The Islamization of what? Content aspect of objective. Let's look at the general objectives. The general objectives are what you're expected to know as per the federal government what? Curriculum, okay? Which you are going to be evaluated based on at your what? At your Becker level, right? We are in year 2 now, right? So in the next 1 year or so, you'll be writing your what? Your JSS examination, general examination, okay? So this is the expectation as per that level. So general objectives are what? General behavioral objectives, okay? So you can write this down. So these are the things you are expected to, okay, to be able to what? To do at the end of this. So one, at the end of this, you should be able to what? To define. To what? Insurance, okay? Stop writing. These are the general objectives, okay? After that, we'll go to the Islamization objective. Islam what? Islamization objective. As usual, you know, when we say Islamization objectives, this comes up when there are certain things Islam what teaches concerning the topic you are learning. Okay? Is that clear?
Yes.
Good. So you need to know what Islam says about this what? Okay? About this. That is why you are what? That is why you are in this school. As a matter of fact, this is the real meaning of the name of the school, Tawhid, unification, where you unify educational objectives. So that in one word, in one sitting, you can learn about the what? The dunya and the what? And the akhirah. The worldly and the what? And the hereafter. Because education is supposed to serve your both worldly and what? And spiritual or, religious what? Concerns. Wabitagi, Fima attack Allah, Darul Akhirah, Barakallahu fiqh. And Allah also said that is what will cause us, right? Allah said it's what will room. ولكن أكثرهم يعلمون ظاهرا هم غافلون. So most people are professors of this aspect, but they don't know the next aspect. Are you with that? They are very ignorant of it. That means they know the worldly, mundane education. Okay, they do not understand the what? The spiritual dimension of it. Okay. So Islamization objective is you should be able to state the Islamic position on insurance. Okay, one, you should be able to what? State the Islamic position on insurance. On in what? Insurance. 2, you should be able to explain why Islam prohibits insurance. Explain why Islam prohibits insurance. Okay? Then 3, mention the relevant Islamic alternative in place of mention the relevant Islamic what? Alternatives. Or what? Alternative. In place of what? Of a prohibition. Okay? When Islam prohibits certain things, if Islam does not prohibit anything without giving you an alternative, okay? Mention ways to relate with things prohibited in religion but allowed by government. Mention ways to relate with things prohibited in Islam but allowed by the government. Okay? So these are the objectives. We hope you'll be able to do all these things put together, making 8, right? 4 objectives on the general side and 4 objectives on the what? Islamic side. Okay, okay, so let's move on quickly. Are you ready for that? Are you ready? So the first objective is to what? To define insurance, right? What is insurance? Who define what insurance means? What comes to your mind when you hear the word insurance? So our first objective, we are coming here, right? Definition, right? So what is insurance? So I told you how to deconstruct the word. Insurance is going from the word in what? Insure, right? Right?
Yes.
So it is constructed from what? This word, insure. So this insure is coming from the which word? Which word can you take out of what? Out of insure now. And insure is coming from the word sure. Is that also?
Yes.
So when you say you are sure of something, what does it mean? So from sure you get insure and what? Ensure. Are you getting that point now? To be sure is to be certain. Is that also? To be sure is to be what? Is to be certain. And to be unsure is that what? You are not certain. Is that also? To make, if you should make something sure, that means that thing is not happening before. Is that not so? Is that not so? Good. Now, the concept of insurance comes from what? Risk. What did I say? Risk. What did I say? What is risk? Dangerous thing. God bless you. Dangerous thing, right? Good. Life is full of risk. Life is full of what? So, because we're not sure of the future or the likelihood of things happening, and the things that are called risk are what? Are harmful. Is that also? Dangerous thing, harm, danger. Is that also? Good. If you are going to yam farming, are you being now? You know it requires a lot of rain. Is that also? If you are going to go into rice farming, it requires a lot of what? Rain. But can you tell for sure how much rain will fall this year, 2023?
No.
So going into it now, you are facing the risk of what? Rain not falling. Is that also? And if the rain also overfalls, it also flood your farm, right? If it doesn't fall properly, your crops will what? Will die. So that's a risk, right? So life, right from time we have been what? Life has been a risk. Is that also? We have been taking risks like this. I don't know if you understand me.
Yes.
Do you get it?
Yes.
Good. Who can give me an example of things you do that you know you will face harm, but you still go into it? I'll give you an example. Yes. Driving. Yeah, what are the risks involved with driving?
Can cause accident.
You might be involved in an accident. That means no matter how careful you are, somebody else who is not careful might come and what? Might come and hit you. Is that also?
Yes.
So buying a car now is a what? Is a risk. Is that not so? Is that also? But people still buy cars, right? Now, what are the harmful things that happen in the house, at home, to us? What can happen to your house? Electric shock, right? Electricity can shock you and you can die. Is that not so? Fire outbreak, yes. The fire can raise your house down, but people still build house, right? You know that there can be explosion, gas explosion, but you still buy gas to cook. We're in the gas station, right? Last time, right? Good. What else will happen? Now, you could die. Electricity, you could get electrocuted. Electricity could shock you. Are you now? You get, Yes, your parents gave back to you. They know this is possible. That also is a risk, right? Now, this risk, in order to what? In order to avoid or to reduce the problem that harm will cause when it eventually what happen, people go into what? Insurance. Are you with me now? So now, if I want to insure myself now, that is, I want to transfer the risk, are you with me now, to somebody else. Is that clear? I want to what? But if I want to ensure I am the one what monitoring to make sure the harm does not what happen. I don't know if I get that point now. I will ensure I drive my car properly and other things. But insurance is that what? Somebody will be responsible if anything happens to what? To my car. Is that clear? Is that clear? Yes. So insurance is just like you are with her pen. You want her to borrow you her pen. Are you me now? And she said you might not return it. And I said, don't worry, give it to her. If she didn't return it, I'll give you another pen. I have just insured you. Do you understand me? Yes. I have just what? Insured you, because if she doesn't return it, I will what? But the only problem is that this type of insurance in business term now is more than this. Because you will have to be giving me something in case she doesn't what? Return it. So that when I'm buying something for you, I will not what? I will not lose. Are you getting now? So insurance is when people go into business, when they buy a car, when they insure it, it involves the following people. The person that is what? Going to be what? Insured. The owner of the car. And the company, maybe you say Bilal and Co. Nigeria Limited. Are you getting now? Or Hodija Insurance Company. Are you getting to a point now? Is it clear? So you will now say, okay, Aisha, you bought a car. You will now say, this is my car. I want to insure it against what? Accident. Are you me now? If an accident occurs, are you getting me? If an accident occurs, so Bilal will pay you such amount of money, either full or what, or half of what, the money of the car, either to repair the car or to replace the what car. Bilal was okay. I agree, but there's a condition. He will make his own calculation. I will tell you that you'll be paying me 50,000 naira every month. So you will now be paying him what? 50,000 naira every what? Month. That 50,000 you are paying him now is called what? No. The 50,000 you are calling, we pay him is called what? It's called premium. Are you with me now? Are you getting me? He will now accept the responsibility. You will sign an agreement, a policy, or a contract. Are you getting that point now? He will give you his policies that if you want me to pay for your car when accident happens, you must not do this. You must not do that. If you drink, if it is confirmed that you drink before you drive, if accident happens, I will not pay you. Are you getting that point now? All these things will be there. So once you sign your agreement, you start paying to him. Once the accident happens, and it's confirmed that you didn't drink, for example, and that's what is in the policy, he must buy your car for you, either to what you have agreed, or he will repair the car for you, either to what you have what? Agreed. I don't know if that is clear. What he is doing now is called insurance. Are you with me now? For him to take that responsibility is called what? Insurance. For you to go to him to do that is called what? Insurance. The both of you are into what? Insurance. So if you do that for your car now, you have insured your car. Is that clear? Yes. Is it clear? Yes. Now, against this background now, or from this background, how can you now define insurance in your own words? In your own words. Yes, Mustafa. Sit down, don't worry, just talk, speak.
Insurance can be defined as someone being sure of what he or her is going to do.
Take bill. I didn't say that because you're absolutely correct, but I said that because you are tempted, at least it's coming from you, right? Yes, and you are mentioning some keywords. Okay, insurance simply, the simplest definition of insurance means what? Simply means transfer of what? Definition, right? Well, definition, right? Definition. Let's be sure. Definition. Okay, simply what? Simply means transfer of what? Transfer of what? Risk. Transfer of what? Of risk. Okay? Okay? Yes. Insurance simply means transfer of what? Risk. Is that clear? In details, it can be defined as the provision a business or an individual makes against risk. Are you getting my point now? The provision an individual makes against what? Against risk. Don't bother writing, I'll give you the note. The provision an individual makes against what? Against what? Risk. Either an individual or a what? Or a business. Keywords. Provision. Pro what? You make provision. Against what? Against what? Who makes that provision? Individual or who? Or business. Or a business. Even the government can insure. Okay? Good. Is that clear? Risk that may what? That may manifest. This risk may what? May manifest. It may or it may not. Is that also? In the future, that they can be compensated. They can be what? If when they make provision against risk, so that if the likelihood that the risk take place, they what? They may be what? Compensated. What? Compensated. Is that clear? Compensated. Is that clear?
Yes.
Is that clear?
Yes.
In the event of losses or what? Damages. In the event of losses or what?
Damages.
I hope that's clear. Take note of what? Loss or what? Damage. Loss or what? Damage. Loss or damage. I hope you are following. It's the provision. It simply means transfer of risk. You are transferring the risk to that person. I mean now to the insurer, to the what? Insurer. You are the insured. You are transferring the risk to what? To the insurer. And now, so and this is simple. But if you want to define it in detail, these are the keywords. The provision an individual or business makes against what? Against risk. Mr. Paul, the insurance company will only replace my what? Car. Is that so? I said proximate what? Cost. Proximate what? Cost. Means that what? You can only insure, they will compensate you if what they insure you against happen. If I insure my car against fire, my house against fire, if thief enter my house and pack my things, nobody will answer me. If I insure my car against accident, if I burn my car, nobody will compensate me. Is that clear? I hope that is clear. So these are the principles of what insurance. Now, finally, quickly, let's go quickly over the what? Over the Islamization objectives. Okay? We said state the Islamic position on insurance. What is the Islamic position on insurance? Is it permissible or not permissible? In other words, it is what? Haram, right? What is the evidence that is haram? Why is it haram? No, what is the evidence that is haram? Before we explain why. Before we explain why. What's the evidence that is haram? Because the evidence that is haram in the Quran. Quran chapter 2 verse number what? 188. Quran chapter 2 verse number what? Surah Al-Baqarah. And that's what Allah said in Surah Al-Baqarah. Quran chapter 2 verse number 88. Ba'da a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Wa la taqtulu amwalakum bainakum bil batil. وَتُدْلُوا بِهَا إِلَى الْحُكَّامِ لِتَأْكُلُوا فَرِيقًا مِنْ أَمْوَالِ النَّاسِ بِالْإِثْمِ. Okay? وَلَا تَأْكُلُوا أَمْوَالَكُمْ بَيْنَكُمْ بِالْبَاطِلِ. Do not earn money from each other through what? Falsehood. What did I say? Falsehood. What did I say? Batil. Insurance is what? Batil. It is earning through what? Through batil. Falsehood. Is that clear? Now, let me show you the element of falsehood in it. Are you getting that point now? That is what will now come to what? Explain why Islam prohibits insurance. The reason why Islam prohibits insurance is what we want to explain now. It is falsehood. It involves what? Falsehood. Number one. It involves gambling. Number two. And Islam prohibits what? Gambling. In Quran chapter 5, verse number what? Verse number 90. Surah Al-Ma'idah verse number 90. Innama al-hamru wal-maisiru wal-azlamu wal-ansabu rijisun min amali shaitan fajtanibuhu la'allakum tuflihun. It is gambling. Are you with now? It also involves deception. Are you with now? It involves what? Deception. These are the things that makes transaction to be what? Prohibited in Islam. Otherwise, all transactions are what? Permissible. Al-aslu fil mu'amalat al-ibaha. Repeat after me. Al-aslu fil mu'amalat Al-Ibaha. The basic rule is that what? All transactions are what? Are permissible. But there are only few that are what? Prohibited. So that's why the Quran says, Innama hurima. Innama what? Hurima. That means only little are what? Prohibited. And the ones that are prohibited are the ones that involve loan, interest. Number one, say interest. Like in Quran chapter 2, verse number 276. Allah prohibits what? Interest. 276, Allah prohibits what? Interest. He said, Alladhina yakuluna riba la yakumuna illa yatahabatuhu shaytanu min al-masi. Barakallahu fikum. Those who eat riba, he talk about the punishment for them. So anything that attract the punishment automatically is what? Prohibited. Is that clear? So anything that involves interest is haram in Islam, prohibited. Any transaction that involves gambling is prohibited. Any transaction that involves falsehood is prohibited. And any transaction that involves uncertainty, are you with me now? Are you getting my point now? Is what? Prohibited. And finally, the most important reason why it's prohibited is that riba and insurance, they are boxing the office of God. You know how they box the office of God? God have a special office. He said, Allah is the one that have the keys of the unseen. Hello? God created us without the knowledge of the future. Are you with me now? Of likelihood of occurrences. And that is the risk we are what? We are to take. Life is a what? It's a risk. And that is the essence of belief and tawakkul. Are you with me now? Why is that we have to have faith, trust in God, and we have to be careful. That's why we have to be what? Careful. Okay? Good. Now, but interest, for example, Allah said the things that are of unknown are with him. Number one is what? Nobody knows when the beneficial rain will fall. Nobody knows what he will earn tomorrow. Nobody knows in which land he will die. That also, nobody knows when the last day will take place. And nobody knows the details of what? The specificity of the human being, the fetus in the womb. Now, when you are into insurance, you are trying to avoid that likelihood of what you don't know. So you are trying to pay for it. Why trying to dodge that now? You are transferring the risk to what? To somebody. Nobody should bear the burden of what? Every human being is having a burden of risk on his head. That is why you should pray. Humble yourself. Be careful. Are you getting a point now? Believe in God. Try your best. Is that not so? Take precaution. Is that not so? Now, if you transfer your risk to somebody, this is what happens. You insure my car, and I'm paying you 50,000 every month for a premium. If my car is bad, you are going to buy me a new car. That 50,000 you are taking may not be enough to buy me a new car before my car gets break. If you take it for 5 years, you might be lucky. It might happen the first year. Is that also? And you have not taken enough. Is that also? So I have transferred my problem to you. Is that clear? Two, if I happen to use my car to the point that I sold it off and my car never had that accident, what about the 50,000 I paid to every month? What happened to it? Gone. Gone to where? Party. Falsehood. Are you getting that point now? So it's a risk on both sides. It's a gamble on what? Both sides. Okay? I hope that is clear. So this is the reason why it is what? Why it's prohibited. Secondly, the falsehood involved in it, what they are doing these days. The agreement, the policy, the contract, insurance, when you want to do insurance, they will give you a whole big book like this as agreement for you to read everything and sign. Where will you have the time? And they will write it very, very small. The same thing banks are doing these days. When you are filling account, when you want to open account, they will give you terms and conditions. Very small. You cannot read it clearly. Is that clear? By the time you sign it, when anything happens, you will now go with your big stomach. My car, somebody has bought my car. My car will be speaking of, come and pay my car. They will pull out the agreement. They will show you something. You say, I didn't know. No, this is not that. Who signed it? Batting, falsehood. Are you with me now? Is that clear? Is that clear? So these things are not supposed to be what? Are not supposed to be, like that. So that is why it is what prohibited. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. Yes. Now mention the relevant Islamic alternatives in the prohibition. Whenever there is prohibition, there is an alternative. Islam prohibits. Tell me one thing that Islam prohibits. Apart from insurance. Stealing. What is the alternative to stealing? Islam gave alternative to stealing. Number one, Islam said the rich should pay 2.5% of what? Of their wealth as zakat, so that it will be given to the poor, right? Yes. To mitigate the effect of what? Stealing. After that, Islam prohibits business and transaction. Are you now? So you don't have reason to what? To steal. Then after that, God bless the land and make it what? The land is a big industry. You put your raw material, your seed, you plant, you process it by weeding, cultivation, and other things. Then you harvest the finished product, which is what? Food that you can eat directly. And there are even if you are ready to farm, there are some foods that come in some season. Don't you see that in dry season, when there are no food from farm, that is when food used to what? No, when food used to be ripe and what? Fatabarakallahu or again. This is the wisdom of God. So God has, given alternative to stealing. Now, insurance. What is the alternative to insurance? What are the alternatives? Number one, the best alternative to insurance, and it's even better than insurance, is what? Al-Hizru. Say what? Hizru. Allah said, yeah, you're listening, Amanu, Huzru, Hizru. All you who believe, take your what? Precaution. And that's the most important thing. This precaution that we have said in simple Arabic now, it is in science it's called risk management. What did I say? It's called what? And risk management involves practice like what? Environmental health what? Environmental and occupational what? Health and what? Safety. HSC. What did I say? HSC. Health, safety, and what? Environment. So in HSC, you do what? You look at your health. You take health precautions. Is that also? You take security precautions. Is that also? You also take precautions against what? Things that will harm your environment, or things in your environment that will harm you. You take precautions against quality, against fake things, or against doing things in a bad way. That we call quality control. Is that also? You also take precautions against having problems with people that will come and harm you. I never going now. All these practices, when you take them, you analyze your risk. You identify risk. Is that also? Try to study what is risky. Identify it. Is that also? Then you analyze it and see how it can affect you. Is that also? Then see how you can avoid it. Are you there right now? It's either you remove the risk or you avoid the risk. Is that also? Anyone you cannot remove and you cannot avoid it, you minimize the what? The effect. For example, you know that you cannot stay without driving. Then use your seatbelt so that in case anything happens. Are you with me now? So these safety precautions are better. Is that not so? Than what? Insurance. Because even the insurance people, they will still write in the agreement some conditions that what? You must take these precautions. So that if anything happens, they will say you didn't do this, you didn't do that. So they are not going to pay you. I don't know if you are getting me. So if I have to do all that, so why am I insuring? Is that clear? So safety precautions, Wuzu is wrong. Take precautions. It's better than what? Insurance. The police station that the fire almost burned yesterday, they have no single fire extinguisher. You see, a police station have over 30 pump selling fuel. They have over 500 cars there buying fuel. Human beings are more than 500. Nearly 1,000 human beings there. No single fire what? Extinguisher. There was fire, naked fire in the police station. Everybody was running pandemonium. And they said they have insurance. This is better than insurance. Instead of waiting for people to die and properties to get destroyed, then you go and collect compensation. Why not prevent it? Is prevention not better than cure?
Yes.
Is it not better than cure?
Yes.
So Islam is the best teaching. Is that clear? Is that clear? That is the alternative. Take your what? Precautions. Take your what? Precautions. The other day when Felix was born in Lokoja, you have a question? What's the question? Yes. Okay. Can you save money for future use? Of course, you can keep money in the bank for future use. Are you me now? But try to open an account with Jais Bank. Are you me now? Lotus Bank, Taj Bank. Are you me now? Okay. They operate non-interest processes. Okay. Because when you put your money in other banks, they will use your money for business transactions that are what? That are prohibited in Islam. You will not know. Are you me now? They're supposed to even pay interest to your savings account. But they don't pay because you too don't follow the rules of savings account. In savings account, you have to tell them before you come and withdraw money. So since you're not doing that again, they too are not paying your interest. Are you me now? Okay, the current account, they charge you for maintaining that account. Are you me now? So I think for the Muslim, the best account you can operate is what? Current account. Are you me now? Keep my money for me. I can carry it at any time. You charge me for what? For keeping my money for me. Is that clear? Good. Then I'm not fixed deposit because that's another form of what? Interest. Is that clear? Good. So you can save money. But more than saving money, the best thing to do is to invest money. When you save money now, especially in Nigerian currency, or you're in a country whose currency is not very strong, I mean now, in years to come, the value, what you can buy with what, will reduce. If you have 1 million naira 2 years ago in Nigeria, it's no longer useful now. Are you getting that now? Good. So invest money. Invest money in things that appreciate. Go into animal husbandry. You know, if you have 2 goats 5 years ago, by now you'll be about what? About 30 goats, right? Do you understand? So invest money. It's better than what? It's better than saving. So you save 30% and invest what? 70%. Okay? That's how to handle money. So invest it so that it will be growing what? To be growing profit. Okay? Because Allah SWT has blessed what? Profit. You will be low. Yamhaku low. Ahala low. Ahala low bay'a or harama riba. He permits transaction, investment, and he makes riba to be what? Prohibited. I want to clear. So, what was I saying for your question? When Billy was born in Lokoja, I mean now, no single fire truck came. Everything burnt what? Burnt down. Are you getting now? That is colossal loss of property. That is colossal loss of what? Of money. Even if they are going to pay you back, that money is gone already. Is that clear? Alright. Now, mention ways to relate with what? Things prohibited in Islam, but allowed by the government. When government allow things and Islam prohibits it, what do you do? Not everybody is a Muslim. Are you now? And there's no, you cannot force a religion on somebody, can you? La ikraha fid-din. Quran chapter 2, verse number 256. La ikraha what? Fid-din. There's no compulsity in what? In religion. Okay, so now, but you have a right to practice your own what? Religion. The 1999 Constitution of Nigeria, which is what we are using today, allows what? Freedom of what? Conscience. You have the right to say, I don't believe in this, I don't like this. Are you me now? You have that right. So how do you relate with this? How does it relate with this? Number one, when you are writing your examination and they ask you about insurance, did I teach you? Did I teach you insurance? Yes. Answer the questions as you are taught. Is that clear? Yes. That's it. But in your life tomorrow as adults, are you me now? Don't say I taught you insurance to go and practice. I have taught you what Islam says about what? Insurance. Is that clear? But when you don't need to practice insurance, okay? So what you need to do in relation with things like this, number one, abstain. What I say? Where possible. Where not possible, hate it. Where not possible, what? Hate it. The Prophet have said, and say, Abu Sayyid al-Khudri, according to Abu Sayyid al-Khudri, in hadith number 30 or 32, if I'm not mistaken, he said, the Prophet have said, Mara'a minkum munkaro, faliyughayyiruhu biyadihi, wa illam yastati, fabilisanihi, wa illam yastati, fabiqalbihi, wa dhalika ad'afu al-iman. If you see anything that is not good, change it with your hands. If you cannot, change with your word. With your mouth. If you cannot, change with your word. And that is the weakest part of faith. This is the highest. Prophet start from the highest, but you start from the lowest. Are you me now? Because in the action, Prophet himself started from what? The lowest. You don't start changing with hands. You start hating first. Then when you have the knowledge, you can change with your what? Mouth. Education. And when you have the power to make laws, you can what? You can make laws to what? Set aside these ones. Are you me now? It is allowed. That is how human society develops. Is that clear? The laws we have before are not there. They made them. That's not so. God bless you. So, number one, you don't go into insurance. Are you me now? But when you are forced to, when the government forces you to, Islam does not permit civil disobedience. Are you me now? You do it, but it is what? It is the government that have the sin. Is that clear? Is that clear? Islam does not permit civil disobedience. For example, do you know there is an insurance that is being forced on us? When you buy a car or you buy a motorcycle, in your paper of registration, when the government allows you to be using the car freely or the motorcycle freely, you must do an insurance. They collect money for that insurance and it's part of your paper. And nobody pays you anything. If anything happens to your motorcycle, nobody pays you anything. You don't benefit anything from that insurance. The government just take that money. That's what I'm telling you. That's why Islam says prohibited. It's falsehood. It's falsehood. So when you grow up tomorrow, educate people, educate your friends, educate society, and people should sit down and think on how you can change this law. After all, it's the government of the people, right? But the people are what? For the people. But the people must be convinced. They must what? Convinced. I hope that is clear. They must be educated. I hope that is clear. They must know. You should explain to them. So the government takes insurance for every vehicle and every motorcycle in Nigeria, every automobile in Nigeria. But that insurance, what's the value gets from that? Nothing. Are you with me? Good. So things like this, you don't have a choice. The Prophet has told us that time will come when riba, you will not be able to escape riba. Our roads now, they use riba money, interest money to construct. Hospitals built on interest money. The railway built on interest money. Are you with me now? Will you say you will not travel? Will you say you will not go to university? They built on interest money. Are you with me now? La Robana, La Tuahizna, Aw Ahtona, Wala Tahmil Alina, Wala Tuhamina Mala Takwata. That is it. We are not, whatever we forget, we mistake, or we don't have ability, it is forced upon us. God will not punish us. Are you me now? So that's why the Prophet said, in Allah, the Prophet, Allah has said, Allah has what? Pardon my ummah for what? For forgetfulness, mistake, and what? My what they are forced to do, what they are compelled to do. You don't go fighting government. Are you me now? Exactly. Good. They have power and what? They have authority and power. Are you me now? But you have a role in governance. Your role in governance is what? Is to what? Is to educate, orientate. Are you me now? Agitate. Are you getting now? And to call for changes. Is that not so? Thanks very much. If that is clear to you, if that is what? Clear to you, then it brings us to the end of this wonderful and interesting session. Is it wonderful?
Yes.
Is it interesting?
Yes.
Yeah, ask me a question. Quickly. Can you speak up? Can you speak up? Yeah. Yeah. You know what he said? He said, "I'm not laughing at you, okay? It's your own question that is amusing you." So he said, the insurance that you pay is not called insurance. It's called premium. The premium that you are paying to insurance company. If you have money, can you go and meet them and collect it back? No. What did I say? The money is gone. The money is what? You can't collect it. Okay? It's not done. Any other question? Any other question? Yes, the closing question. How about if I ask you a question? How about if I what? Are you sure? Are you sure? I'm not going to ask you a question that is outside your behavioral objective, okay? So what are the behavioral objectives here, right? Okay, I'll pick a question now, and I'll ask you. Who can give me one reason why Islam prohibits insurance? Okay, you? Because it involves interest. Life assurance involves interest. But that's not the major reason, yeah? You? Because of what? It's falsehood. It's falsehood. It involves falsehood. Yeah, you? Pardon? That's what you want to say, yeah? You? Is that what you want to say? Okay, fine. Okay, now fine. Who can tell us, just mention, in what type of insurance will the insurance company fix the car of the person that you hit? What type of insurance? Third party insurance. Under which insurance? Alright. Okay, my final question is, what principle, under what principle of insurance do you that request that insist that what? You cannot get compensation from two parties? What's the name of that principle? Subrogation. It's okay. It's on this note we come to the end of the class. Is that clear? So I wish you all the best. I hope when you meet these questions in the examination, you'll be able to tackle them. And when you face situations of insurance in your life tomorrow, you'll be able to act appropriately. So you can go to the next class.